Hi everyone, it is time for week 18 of reading. So this week we are going to be going over some different words that are chunked. So chunking is when you take a word that's longer, and a lot of times kids are reading along and oh my goodness, there's a long word in there. They just kind of freak out. I can't read this word, I can't read it. So what we try to help them do is to what's called chunk. That means that you're going to look for a familiar word inside of a word. So like for this word, I'll bring it closer, you would go, oh look, the word ham is in there, ham. And then if you remember, guys, I-R-E-R-U-R, so ham-er, hammer. So when a child comes across a bigger word, ask them to look for words inside or split it apart. That's what chunking is splitting apart. So one of the things that we're telling a little story about a monkey that splits word apart. He's called the chunky monkey. So it's chunky monkey, chunk, chunk, chunk. So if a child comes across a large word, you can just go, remember, just chunk, chunk, chunk. So as you look at this, you go, oh, there's ham again. Hamster. Hamster. Another way you can do it is hamster, 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 hamster. So bring them closer together, those sounds. Let's go over one more, and then we'll talk about our new spelling. So if you look at this, there's two words in here. One is kit, one is ten. Remember, TT just says T though. So you'd go kitten, kit 10, kit 10, kit 10, kitten, kitten, kitten. So that's chunking, chunky monkey, chunk, chunk, chunk. So you can also cover one part of the word. Kit 10, kitten. So in class, we're going to be circling the words they know and splitting them apart, chunking them. Okay, this is the first week we're doing spelling, and you're going to get a text telling you which spelling list your student is on, and it's going to be either chocolate or it's going to be vanilla. And chocolate is a little bit easier, and vanilla is the tricky one. So keep your eyes out for that. In your homework, there's going to be directions on how to complete the spelling practice for your homework too. So our sight words for this week are them, then, and there. So them and then and there all have the first three letters the same. Them, then, there. So you can tell they all have THE. The difference is them. There's just one letter difference between them and then. And then there looks like fear. Fear. So they just kind of have to remember and memorize it. This is one of those kind of rule breakers that you just have to memorize there. So those are the three sight words for this week. And let's go over the packet really quick so that you know what to do when it comes to your spelling. So in our home packets, here's the spelling list. And as I said, you're going to know which one your child is in. So let's say they're in chocolate. They have the list of just 5 words: jet, gas, rip, tap, and cash. So on this first day, you're going to have them practice one word on this ice cream cone. So like jet, 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 jet. And then the next word is gas. So gas, gas, gas. And remember to try to have them write them the right way on the lines. Remember, there's hedgehog, monkey, and giraffe. So that they're getting into the habit of writing them the right way. Otherwise, when they start writing essays and stuff, monkeys don't get under the line and it just looks funny. when they're older. Okay, so then there's also this one, and there's the list again, same list. And what they're going to do is they're going to pick at least 3 of their words, and they're going to be writing some sentences. So let's say you wanted to use the words jet and gas, then you know your student could say the jet needed gas for one sentence, and then they could do another sentence and use the word cash. I want cash, something like that. And then they draw a picture of one of those sentences right here. Once again, please try to help them to have their monkeys curled up between the dotted line and the bottom line, and their giraffes, the tail needs to be under this bottom line, and that was the monkeys, needs to be under the bottom line, and the giraffes needs to be poking up above the dotted line. So try to help them to form those correctly. So that is this week. Again, that's week 18. There's also one extra thing that's kind of different, and it is a passage, but you should all be familiar with passages, and the directions are right there. They'll need to read this at least 3 times during the week, and then you write down how you set your timer for 1 minute and see how many words that they can read in a minute. So let's say you set your timer for 1 minute and your child only gets to this part. Then you'd cross out the words they didn't get right. Then you go, okay, there's 6 here, 7, 8, 9. I think I said here. So you'd say 9. Let's say they got has wrong and Matt wrong. So then you'd go backwards and go 8, 7, and you'd write 7 here. So let's say that they only got here. You can also tell them, hey, let's just finish it. You know, and if you wanted to do your 3 readings at once, that's okay too. So, yep, that's week 18. So thank you for joining me for Language Arts week 18. I hope you all had a good holiday. And remember your winter break packets. We have fun prizes. Bye.